Right. There we go. Alternate color Kenshi. And Honeybee, I'm not sure, you know, if he knows this matchup, I'm not sure. But Possessed is the way to go with Kenshi. If you're going to play Kenshi, this is the the variation you want to play.
Yeah, you rarely see this white and gold Kenshi. This is incredibly sexy.
And Venomous, despite her pretty decent offense and restands, if Honeybee can get in and stay in, he'll be okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much a guaranteed wake up from Tweedy there. Block or hit, that was going to be the round. And one of those weird crossover kicks that we saw from Kano just last match, looks like Kenshi's got one as well. Looks like he just back kicks the back of your head. And great from Tweedy there, getting conversion off it, forcing...
Ooh, and the down two. Very smart. And jumped over the push. And Kenshi just has all this meter at his disposal at all times. And Honeybee having none of it.
And I haven't seen
good whiff punish.
Almost any of these loose string hits from Honeybee go into the actual acid to restand. They've all been knockdowns. And, ooh, just the control by Tweedy there. Not much Honeybee could do about that.
Yeah, not much Venomous is going to be able to do. Broodmother, you know, that if there's a zoning variation for her, I think that would be it. But, you know, this is a tough one, man. This Kenshi, I think, just has a really good keep-out game and a even more decent offensive game, at least in Possessed. So it's going to be interesting. Well, he sticks to... No, he goes to Broodmother.
And I have not seen Honeybee use Broodmother in tournament, online or offline yet. Maybe someone out there has. I personally haven't.
Round one, fight.
So Broodmother, I think, will do better in this matchup. She still won't be able to compete in the zoning aspect. I mean, but she has some pretty good setups, some good offense. Oh, and the teabag from Tweedy right now. He teabagged on hard knockdown.
The first one we've seen since that first match where we saw about 8 of them.
Ooh, and dashed right through the back 4-3. Honeybee not going to take that lightly. You know, we've seen the teabags tonight, but and Tweedy just caught blocking. Oh, and a nice down two.
That down two was really late too. That was almost perfectly timed.
And you see that setup he did. He laid the bug down, and it's a low, and he did a jumping punch and timed it so good that Tweedy was just unable to block it. Honeybee takes round one.
Fight.
And Broodmother's got some very interesting things that work on hit and get to continue combos, and a lot of unfamiliarity. I don't know who labs Broodmother. I mean, on the regular, I just don't.
I mean, yeah, there's just some variations now coming out of the woodwork. Things like Ancestral and Unbreakable Sub that, you know, you really didn't ever see unless you were just playing somebody who dabbled in that character or something like that. But now you're seeing them picked in tournament.
And for someone that has been playing them since day one, or you know, the character themselves that has all these combos and setups that even if you know a little bit about the character, that they know like the back of their hand can really throw you off.
And nice armor from Honeybee.
Ooh,
and no whiff punish. Double armor.
I mean, why not?
Just like Mystic Push, why are you not doing that? It's just one of those things.
Oh no, oh, man. It does pretty decent damage too.
Kenshi win.
Causes a great knockdown. I mean, that is such a great get off me move, and something you have to respect every time you knock down Kenshi with a bar. And there are some characters that have ways around it. I believe some characters can, I think it was a forward dash or a run through it, or just fast advancing normals. So it's something you really have to lab. And guys, confirmed Scar did advance, so it's going to be Scar versus Chaotic. That's going to be our second to last game for the night, as long as things go as planned.
And Honeybee going back to Venomous Devora. And he is stuck in this variation until the reverse 3-0 or the Tweedy win.
And yeah, that's something that we haven't really talked about is how quick Possessed actually does gain meter. Because almost everything he throws is a special move.
Right.
Well, it starts out with an air throw.
And he really does have strings that, you know, are slightly negative. Unless you go for a special, Kenshi is relatively safe.
And Honeybee looked like he reversed Tweedy's wake up there and got the Far Demon and what was probably supposed to be that safe arm to wake up. So that was really cool by Honeybee there to reverse the wake up and just kind of not deal with it.
A lot of pressure by Kenshi. You have, you know, every time he touches you, you got to guess between the low, the overhead, the teleport, and a throw to close it out. Pretty smart by Tweedy, realizing that Honeybee had 2 bars. I really don't feel like he would have broke that late, but still pretty smart. Oh, and the run under, straight into the shoulder charge, and here we go, more armor coming out. And Tweedy looking very nice.
Oh, and what possibly could have been another little mini teabag there, since he's got the health lead, close to closing this out. And all he's thinking right now is that Honeybee just gave him the bar, but goes for the restand, which is something that can take away that. Oh,
just armors out. Why not?
That was okay. Okay, guys, I'll say it. That one was savage.